Hello everyone. So welcome to the continuation part of problem number 1 of type number 1. So since in my previous lecture already we have made this table, and from the table here we will going to calculate the intermediate parameter of this formula, right? So first of all we'll find x bar. So to calculate x bar is nothing but summation of x divided by n. So n is nothing but how many samples we have, 1 2 3 4. So total we have 4 samples. So here I am going to write n is nothing but equal to 4. So it is nothing but 20, summation is 20, and 20 divided by 4 is nothing but 5. So hence we can say x bar has been successfully calculated and it is nothing but 5. Similarly, we will find y bar also. So y bar is nothing summation of y divided by n. So it is nothing but 8.5 divided by 4, and 8.5 divided by 4 if you are going to calculate over here, so it will be 2.125. Therefore we can say here we have calculated y bar is nothing but 2.125. So x bar and y bar has been calculated. So now in similar way we are going to calculate byx also and bxy also, right? So to calculate yx, the formula is already known to us, that is summation of x into y, then summation of x summation of y divided by n, and at last here we have summation of x ka square summation of x square upon n, right? So now we're going to put these values over here. So summation of x into y is given, right? And it is nothing but 49. So we'll write over here. So this is nothing but 49 minus summation of x we have, right? So summation of x is nothing but 20, and then we have summation of y also is 8.5 divided by n, right? So total n we have 4 we have, right? 1 2 3 4. Now x square summation also we have, that is 120. Now summation of x also we have, that 20 we have. So 20 square divided by how much? N is nothing but 4. So if we're going to calculate everything, so after the calculation here we will get 0.325. So hence you can say we have calculated byx also, and byx is nothing but equal to 0.325. So we have calculated x bar, we have calculated y bar, and we have calculated byx. In similar way we'll go for what? Bxy also. Bxy will be nothing but equal to summation of, here numerator will be same, right? Summation of x summation of y upon n, only denominator will be different, and it is nothing but y square summation of y square divided by n, right? So summation x into y is nothing but 49 only, and the summation this is 20 multiplied by 8.5 and divided by we have 4, and then after that we have summation of y square different, I think, right? Summation of y square is nothing but equal to 20.25 minus we have summation of y. So here summation of y is nothing but how much we have? 8.5. So we'll write 8.5 over. 8.5 square divided by 4, right? And after the overall calculation here we'll get the value of byx bxy, right? We are calculating. So it is nothing but 2.9714. 2.9714. So this is nothing but bxy is nothing but 2.9714. So here we have calculated byx and bxy. So now after that we're going to apply the first formula. So we have calculated everything whatever is necessary with respect to the formula. In first case here we need to find line of regression y on x. Second case we need to find a line of regression x on y. So first we'll find y on x. Here we'll start with the first part now. First part A will start from line of regression, cost on age, right? Cost on age. Cost on age is nothing but y on x we need to find. So formula is y minus y bar b by x and x minus of x bar. So here y bar has been calculated. So y bar is nothing but how much? Here y bar is nothing but 2.125. So we'll put the values over here. 2.125 and then byx x minus x bar was nothing but 5, right? Yeah. So now so since here we have calculated byx also, so we'll write that thing also, 2.125 and byx is 0.325, right? And x minus of 5. So now we'll calculate the y. So it will be on left hand side only. Remaining part will go to the right side. That is 325. That is x minus of 5 plus of 2.125. So now we'll multiply it. So 0.325 will be multiplied with x minus 5 into 0.325 plus 2.125 will come, and 0.325 into x, right? And if you're going to calculate the remaining part over here, so it will be 0.25 only. So since here we have calculated line of regression y on x, because we have y on the left hand side and x we have on right hand side. Hope this thing is clear to you now. So this is called line of regression y on x. In similar way, what we can do here, we can go for the part B also. In part B, here we need to find line of regression age on cost. In similar way, we'll find over here, right? Line of regression age on cost. So age is nothing but x and cost is nothing but y. So we'll use the formula x minus of x bar. So b xy and y minus of y bar. Hope this thing is clear to you now. So we'll put all these values. So x bar is nothing but calculated, right? And x bar is how much? We have 5. So we'll put over here. So x bar is nothing but 5. And then we have bxy also. And bxy is nothing but 2.9714. 2.9714. We have y bar also. And y bar is nothing but how much we have? 2.125 we have. The remaining part will go to the right side only. So 2.9714 multiplied by y minus 2.125 plus we have 0.5, not 0.5, right? X, and then after multiplication 2.9714 into y minus 2.125 into 2.9714, and at last we have 5. So here x can be calculated as, if you're going to simplify everything, so after the simplification the last part will be 2.9714 into y, and after the simplification you will get minus 1.3142. so this equation you can write it as, so this is nothing but what? X. So this is called line of regression x on y, because on left side we have x, on right side we have y. So that's why we call line of regression x on y, right? So here we have calculated the part 1 and part 2 also. So now see the part 3. In part C they are asking estimate the cost if the age of the car is 7 years, right? Here the age is given in a year, so here 7 years is given, and we need to calculate the cost. Part C, here we need to calculate cost, right? So cost, so y is nothing but cost, so cost can be calculated from this formula. So we will use this formula. Here we'll write if and age is given how much year, and here age is given as 7 year. If age equal to 7 year, if age equal to 7 year, so therefore age is nothing but x, so x equal to 7. So what we want to do now, here we'll put x in this equation, right? So put x equal to 7 in line of regression y on x. So if you're going to put everything over here, so y will be nothing but equal 0.325 and multiplied by 7 plus 0.25, and after the final calculation here we'll get the value of y, and the y will be nothing but equal to, in this particular case y will be nothing but equal to 2.775. So here successfully we have completed this calculation. Hope this thing is clear to you now. Y equal to 2.775. So here we have calculated y, and y is nothing but what? Annual maintenance cost, right? So therefore cost is equal to how much? 2.775. Now in similar way we will going to see the last part also. In last part they are saying if the age of the estimate age, here we need to estimate age is nothing but what? X we need to estimate, and the cost is given 2.8. so here if cost is 2.8, right? So therefore cost is nothing y, na? So therefore here y is given 2.8. so now put y equal to 2.8 in line of regression x on y. So here we can calculate x. So 2.9714, and y is nothing but equal to 2.8 minus of 1.3142, and after the calculation here we'll get the value of x will be nothing but equal to how much? 7.0056, or in general you can say approximately 7 year, right? So therefore age of car is equal to 7 year approx, right? So hence successfully here we have completed the problem number 1 of type number 1. Hope you understood everything. So this is the end of this lecture, and the remaining problem will start from next lecture. Thank you.